How is the GW universe doing? I'm Bulldog, and welcome back to another episode of Game Dev Tycoon. And instead of it being a normal episode, it's going to be like a how-to to be able to make like the best games. And so what I did is I started out by making the same game like in the beginning a lot. So my first two games were the same thing, which I've come to know that it's a bad thing to be able to make those. What you don't want to do is you don't want to make the same game twice in a row, or the same type of game twice in a row. That's why the second one did so badly. So What is Life was a life adventure game, and it's for everyone, and I got a pretty good score for it for my first game. Then I tried to do Red Dead Redemption 2. I kept doing What is Life, so I got to What is Life 25 until it just got really badly. Like, it did really bad. And so basically, what you should do is just keep milking that like every couple games. And also, apparently Game Dev Tycoon does really good with that. So that's really good to be able to do as well. I'm going to show you the games that I know that are really good that you should be able to do. So the ones that are really good are you should do Life, Adventure, and RPG. If you have, wait, really? It's just Life and Adventure? Okay. Just Life and Adventure, but RPG you can put there as well. And then you can have Game Dev, Simulation, Casual, or actually if you don't want to just make it casual, or not Simulation. And then for Aliens, I did Action, a medieval RPG game. That was really good. And then another one that I did really good was with Skyrim. It was a dungeon RPG adventure game. So that's definitely a really good one that you might want to get your hands on. And if you have any, by the way, if you have any like game types that you want to know that should do good in this game, or you want to see what how much you should put into each game, comment down below. Like, does UFO need a lot of graphics and game design, or does it need a lot of sound and level design, the stuff like that. And so, by the way, the games that mainly got me the most amount of money was the Game Dev Tycoon games, which got me $200 million. Let's see if I can find it. Where was it? Game Dev Tycoon 6 gave me 140 million. Tycoon 5 gave me 131. Let's see here. That one did really good. Here we go. In Game Dev Tycoon 2, it gave me $212 million, and so basically what I did with that game was, I really wish I could show, I really should show, so that's basically what I did. We're going to try to emulate that again. So basically it's going to be Game Dev Tycoon, Game Dev Tycoon, and it's going to be, I guess, number 8. Actually, so we're gonna make a sequel for Game Dev Tycoon 7. It's gonna be a AAA game, and so that's basically what it is. We're gonna be putting it on the MBox next, Play System 5, and where's my second one? Shit, it's doing terrible. Oh, fuck it, we'll put it down there anyway because it needs more stuff. So, I have a lot of engines, by the way. Ah, shit. Alright, so there we go. We have all of our stuff ready for it. And so it's already, I'm getting a lot of stuff, but hopefully, with this game, you normally would get a lot of good ratings, because I feel like with the game, that you should be getting a lot of good stuff in it. And I'll take this to help you. We're going to need a lot of engine. Gameplay doesn't really need to be that high, and storing quests, that can be fuck all. Alright, so if you want a glimpse of what you should do for the game dev simulation game, this is what it is for the development stage number 1. And I know that, and by the way, what you should do always to be able to make your game do a lot better is always, I did a mistake of not doing it, but you should let it go, right before, or a couple months before G3 comes out. So then your game will have a lot of hype, it'll have a lot of stuff with it, and so your game will do somewhat better with that. And so G4 and G3, I keep naming it G4. G3 happens on month 5, week 1, and you get your results back of how your booth did, I think about month 6, week 2. And so, by the way, when you make when you get AAA games, that takes a long time for them to make. And so basically here we go with another part, artificial intelligence, that needs to be better. Dialogue, I feel like that needs to be up, and level design, we'll put that, like, I'd say, at half. But that's somewhat of half. Alright, so there's the stuff you should do for development stage number 2. And also, by the way, if you would like me to do, like, reviews of what, like, if a game would do good, and if you want to see, I can do that. Like, say you comment, hey, do a vampire RPG game, and I'll try that out and see if it does good for you. So then you don't have to fuck up your own game. Alright, so because my game is a lot bigger, it's your AAA game. This game is taking a long time, so G3 is out. And by the way, if you guys don't, actually I can't show right now, but I'm going to show you at the end of, like, a slow look at what all the games are, so if you don't know, you can try it out. You can see what, like, it looks like. And so with this, okay, there we go. And so with this, my game should get a lot of bonus hype. It's a bonus hype plus 121, and new fans 262,100, and bonus sales plus 42%. That's really good. And also, another thing that I always forget is that you can market. So what I always do is I always go for the most expensive one to be able to make it go up a lot. G3. Yeah, we got to number 1 like always. Alright, so here we are in game development stage 3. And so graphics are a must-need. That's why I've been saving my graphics person for that. We're gonna have view for that. Sound should be half, and be for that. Yeah, that seems to be good. All right, we're gonna have that. And also, just like what I do is just I put everything down here just to make it be better. Like put the top thing on there, but if you don't have enough money, then just do a cheaper one. And I feel like what I'm saying kind of matters because, like, the amount of stuff that I'm getting in my games and the amount of fans I have, the year I'm at, the money that I have. I was almost at 1 billion at one point. I have my research lab here. I have my... Oh, shit, I should be... Stop paying you guys. You guys aren't making another engine for a while. I have that. I've been making a couple consoles, so I feel like what I'm doing kind of means something. You know, by accident, I think this actually is my best game. So, basically, when you're done, don't release the game with a bunch of bugs. That would just be idiotic. So I'm waiting for my guys to do that. And also, if you want to wait, but if you want to let your hype go down, it doesn't really matter. I always let it go when its hype is really high. But you can let your guy just finishing it, and then you can go and make sure, like, you can add more stuff, but it'll go really slowly. So say, like, ah, crap, I really want this thing to get to, like, 30 design and 20 technology. You can wait a little bit, and maybe it'll do it. Alright, so we're done for the game. We have 1,100 new bests on both. 1,171 design and 1,853 technology. We have a lot of good stuff going on. A lot of my guys are doing really good. Alright, and so here are all of the game types that you can use. So if you're confused of which one would work, I can, like, I'll probably do like a video on them if I get like 3, because that'll take a while. So there's a lot of these. And here are the genres: action to adventure, RPG, simulation, strategy, and casual. And let's go see how our game did. The first reviews are in of Game Dev Tycoon 8. 6, that's pretty good. Another 6. A 6. And another 6. So, like these games, I've done 8 of them, so that's why I probably do pretty bad. But anyway, like it's selling really good compared to a lot of my games. Adventure games are pretty popular. So it was met with moderate responses. As long as you didn't get really bad responses, that's really good. So I think what I have shown here today is a good example of what you can do. So anyway, we're gonna end the video there. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit like button with you finisher, then pin over the 1, 2, 3 count. But if you disliked it, please tell me what I could do better in the next video or in the future. And also don't forget to subscribe to become a member of the HCW universe. And also don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified for all my latest uploads. And bada bang bada boom bada bye. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.